Hello, everybody. My name is Emmanuel Akaiso. Why they laugh now? We just start. Okay, people. My name is Emmanuel Akaiso, and you know this is RX Chatline. I have an amazing guest with me today. What's your name, ma?
Okay, my name is Deborah ADEBIYI, but you can call me Debbie.
Okay, so please, I want to put a disclaimer on this show before we start. It's going to be funny. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be filled with so many lessons. And she's my person, right? So we know how to yaba. Bah, we're in front of camera. Oh, yeah. She's not my person, but we're having a conversation today. And this show today is not a normal Chatline show. It's a show where we talk about trending things going on in the world. And we'll be having this more often on RX Chatline aside our normal show. And today we're talking about so many things going on, especially in the couple of weeks in relation to marriages.
It's been crazy.
Okay, so it's been crazy couple of days from marriages from Africa down to America in different countries and continents across the globe, and it's been crazy. We'll be looking at all of that today. Do you want to say something before we just start?
No, you can say. I don't have anything to say. I don't know.
Okay, so the first thing I want us to talk about is somebody that, at some point or the other, sincerely, God will help me from God when gang. I've tapped. I tapped into their marriage, and that's the person of NKECHI Blessing Sunday. I tapped into their marriage. I really loved what I saw on social media, and then at the end of the day, what I saw in a couple of days, I was shocked. I was very shocked, and I was like, but what we were seeing was the fact that everything looked good on the.
I know you said everything looked good. Everything. It looked.
That was the feeling they gave us. Like everything looked good for me on social media. In fact, there was a particular video I saw when she was sitting on the husband's leg, and she was like, "Oh, she's going to fight I'm going to fight anybody that will come and take her man."
Pour acid.
You pour acid, and this is not to gossip about people, but it really, really shocked me, and I don't know what do you have to say about that.
Actually, I felt the same way because actually, for me, I wouldn't say I am shocked or I was surprised because to me, I believe that on anything, I don't believe anything I see. I mean, everything I see on social media, I believe that most of these things they post, they're just mirage. I don't believe in them because sometimes appearance looks real, but they are not real. Appearance, so many times appearance looks as if it's reality, but the reason is not. It's different. I learned that in metaphysics, in philosophy. It's not. So many times you see people coming to social media, coming to Instagram, especially on Instagram, coming to post their life, coming to post the sweet part, but nobody will actually tell you the worst parts, the other side, the negative part. Yeah. So I don't believe everything I post on social media.
Can we?
They post on social media.
Okay. Can we talk about the fact that I understand that like people post perfection on the gram, which is fine. It's your choice. But can we talk about the fact that we online in-laws, at the end of the day, people break up, right? Like the drama between herself and her husband was really shocking. The husband was doing life. She was doing her own life on one side.
She said she was not married to him.
So it was relationship.
She came back to the live video to say, "Oh, I'm very, very sorry if I've said that I was married to this person, but I was not married to this person."
But what is our business? Like, why is it that they have to settle their grievances on live video?
Well, I believe
because it's not our own concern. Like you're supposed to just stay there. It's your marriage, it's your personal thing, but you decide to bring it online. Then they now bring the dirty clothes online, and the best phrase that they have is, "Oh, the man did not last more than 2 minutes. He's a 2-minute man. He's a 40 seconds man." And that was the same thing. I can't remember her name now. Was claiming that the man is infertile and all of that. And this man got married to somebody else who now has a male child for him, right? It's true. That's the drama we see. Guys, I know some of you're watching on social media right now. You're watching us right now. What do you think about this kind of situations that are going on? Why do people come on social media and then vent this kind of problem and try to wash the dirty clothes online?
To me, I want to believe maybe because they are celebrities. Because there are lots of people out there that they would not actually bring their relationship or anything like that to the social media because nobody knows, nobody cares about it. Probably because they are celebrities. Like, okay, definitely, if I'm not dating this person anymore, maybe if I don't post anything about it, people will actually talk. So let me just bring everything to social media so that everyone will know that we are no longer together.
Okay, so let me ask you this question now. Would you post your bae on social media
when I'm not married?
Well, like an happy birthday post, for example, would you post?
Okay. If I'm not married, so if I'm not collected, remember I'm not posting anybody.
So if you have not collected, you will not post.
I will not post. I'm not posting anybody. I'm not going to post if you don't want to give me breakfast.
Guys, what do you think? Would you post your partner on just a birthday shout out? Like, would you post?
I'm not posting anybody.
Or maybe you can post like 5 different guys and just post happy birthday. Nobody will know. You confuse the enemy now.
Actually, well, to me, I think that is personal. There are a lot of people that they are not. I have people around me that they are in a relationship but they don't post. You not even know. Of course, like everyone knows that. Everyone knows around them that this person is a girl, this person is in a relationship. But they will not even post.
Okay, so let's just move.
It depends on individual
personal aspect. Okay, now guys, what do you think? Would you post about your partner on social media? Would you post your pictures and your videos? Let's talk about this on the comment section. Yeah.
Private life is actually the perfect. To me,
but what do you people call private life? That's the thing.
You don't post. I mean, what you don't tell people, it will not spoil. That's what I'm talking from experience. If you don't, like, for example, you are doing something, people, everyone, like, you've already posted, everyone already knows about it, people are expecting something, but if you don't post, nobody will spoil you can't spoil what you don't know about. You can't.
But this is the thing now. This is another thing that I have issues with, and I'm going to, go along to talk about Cora Obadi or something, Obida, I can't remember her name, this American dancer that married an American guy, and they were all forming perfection on social media, and later the guy was like, it was maybe domestically abused or something, that it was emotionally abused in their marriage, and then they broke up, and then the man is still stalking her, I think, because recently the man was saying something like, she's a millionaire, why is she buying a small house? I'm like, bro, you've already left the woman, what is your concern with her life?
I'm not sure they've actually finalized the divorce process.
But they are not together.
Yes, of course they are not together.
Yeah.
But the truth remains that, okay, for me, from what I read on social media, nobody knows the major cause
reason
of the separation. Like, till now, nobody knows, because the first person will come online, come and say, the other person will come online and say, so nobody actually knows. So I actually I don't even care about it though. So I don't really care about it. So
like online social media is like the justice court. Exactly. Like that's where people come and give their opinion. My lord, may I approach?
Actually, you see,
yes,
there's some people that actually come online to ask questions about their relationship, and they actually found solution. Because I'm following a particular page. They call it Wives and Mothers.
Okay. On Instagram.
Yes, on Instagram. There's this, and I read a lot of good content from the page. And there's this particular person that came online to ask questions about her relationship. I can't really remember vividly the major story, but she asked questions. Oh, I remember. She was like, she's a single mother.
Okay.
So she dropped her daughter with her mother, and she's working in a bank based on contract. And she was like, she's tired. She doesn't have time for her kid. She wanted the girl to come back to her so that she'll be able to take care of her. Though the mother is trying, but she actually wanted the daughter to stay with her. But the thing is, she needs advice whether she has saved just a little money that she wants to use to start a small business. So
she got the advice from social media.
Like she was asking the question whether she should stop the job immediately and venture into her business, or she was just confused. Like I started reading comments, though I didn't comment, but people started advising her that please don't stop the job, please don't. don't. You can go with your job and alongside start your business.
Yeah.
If you are, well grounded, then you can stop the job. And that was actually, to me, I feel that was a good one.
And but you see that now about what you just made mention of. I also want to talk about Kathy the dancer and all of that. But about what you just made mention of, that's a different case because she came up, she asked for advice, not the case where this person is angry. He's a 2 minutes man. I gave him money. I paid for his flight. Why would you use economy to come to London and meet me? And it's a problem. And then the other party is replying. So that's different from the fact that somebody's asking for advice.
Nobody has ever answered this question.
Okay, so what's the question?
The question is, how can love suddenly turn to hate? Like you've been with this person for how many more? Let's say years.
Yeah.
You've been there. Of course, even if there were problems in the marriage or in the relationship, I'm very sure there were times that you actually had this good time.
Yeah.
I mean, good memories.
Yeah.
Then why would you even suddenly forget all those good memories that you're supposed to relive?
We should ask our viewers. Let's ask our viewers. Viewers, how can love turn into hate overnight? Because this was somebody you loved at first. You really appreciated the person at first. You posted about the person. You bought gifts. You went on trips with the person. And the love of my life. Backbone. The and then backbone now becomes a bone in the throat that is stopping you from breathing. That's a different problem. Okay, now I actually feel that marriages should, people should be able to approach therapists, like marriage counselors. Okay, for example, I love the fact that Kathy the dancer, amazing person. Like I've loved that energy from way back because Guinness Book of Records, she was like, I think she was able to dance for a very long period of time and broke records. But we just saw on one morning that, okay, bro, me and my husband were separated and they've just moved on, like really quiet, no drama, nothing. And it's even the same thing with this person. Yewande Adekoya, although it's still fresh, it's still really fresh. Yeah, she's an Hollywood actress. And then although it's still really fresh, but the fact that they don't want fights. Like nobody's coming to post.
She doesn't, according to what
she doesn't want fights. But is it that the man wants fights?
I'm not sure.
But she doesn't want.
I think she came online today to that people should stop dragging the husband, that she doesn't want. And when I read that, I felt like, oh, she's actually talking from the mother point of view. Okay. Because she is the mother. She even called her. She used the one of the daughter's name to call it, please, to stop dragging that depression. I felt so.
And with all of this drama, a lot of people have come on social media to say they are scared of marriage right now. I am one of those people. I would not lie. Like I'm one of those people. In fact, till yesterday I was sitting, I was like, bro, man, marriage maybe it's not for me, right? Because of all these dramas that we are seeing, and it's even becoming more scary when you see somebody you like, and that person is a social media, is it lion or what do they call it, or freak or something. Every little thing they posted on their status, every little thing they posted on Instagram story. It's like, it's scary to date that kind of person because if you get in trouble, they'll post about you on social media and they will call you out. And then it will become messy, right? So everything is just not fixed per se.
Well, to me,
everything is not just fixed.
It's difficult though, but I want to believe that we shouldn't be scared because if you're talking about people that are coming online, people with bad marriages, what about people with good ones? I think I've seen quite some people with good marriages. Of course, in our church, of course, there's no marriage is not. There's no marriage that is perfect. She celebrated. I think
29 years anniversary or something.
So I think even we are talking about. For every effect, there must be a cause, right? Okay. God created a light and darkness. So there's positive, there is negative. So some people are having bad marriages and some people are having good marriages. So I think we should not be scared because I believe that marriage should be between two forgivers, people that are ready to commit. Because I used to say something that men have rigid hearts. Men. They have rigid and women have flexible hearts. Okay,
men have rigid hearts. What about the lady in America that is trending right now that stabbed a Nigerian boyfriend? And this lady right now is claiming that she's mentally ill. And then that case will be swept under the carpet. That's the person that has a fragile heart. Please, I'm not ready for that conversation today. Now, I want to move. No, it's true because there's so much. Because if we are saying... I know some ladies would not like this, but this is the truth. Like, everybody has something that they are going through, right? But the fact that you're not fixing your own personal struggles, then you now get into a relationship with that struggles, and then the person that you're in relationship with, you'll be struggling that person with the struggle that you are going through.
I actually understand.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
and it's a very big problem.
Don't appreciate that.
Now, look at this lady that I love so much. In fact, it was because of her that I started listening to Igbo songs. If you're from Africa, you understand. OSINACHI. We just woke up one morning and we saw that this woman was dead. And it was like a major blow around the world as far as Christendom is concerned. And I'm sorry, I'm becoming hyper, but maybe you just continue from here, because man, I've not finished from that place. What do you have to say? We know the drama, we know the story. We heard that her husband beat her up, and this woman is 42 years old. Ma, please continue. Let me not.
Actually, from my home, I'm not actually happy about that. When I heard the news, I was not happy. But then, you said she was 42 years, and she looks even older than 42.
She looks older than
Yes.
Really?
She looks older than 42. Look at that. Don't look at the picture they posted to right. The one that died.
You should look at when she's ministering.
Yes, she looks older than 42. One thing is that I don't know. See, it is better to be single than to be married and be miserable. You can't just stay in an abusive relationship, physical abuse, emotional abuse, because oh my God, it's crazy. Just leave. I don't care what it. Of course, God doesn't love divorce. God doesn't want anybody to divorce. God doesn't, but God loves us more than the divorce itself. He loves us. God did not send His Son to come and die for us because of divorce. He sent His Son to come and die for us. We. So why will you stay in an abusive relationship, for crying out loud?
And I saw the woman's, like, her children's picture. I think she had like maybe 3 boys or 1 girl or something. I saw their pictures, and I'm not sure the first is up to 15.
Can you just imagine?
Now, my fear is, if their father could beat their mom to the point of death, what will happen to those 4 children? And like, that woman is an asset. Like, she's an asset, a musical asset that was bringing in so much money. And the husband was the manager. So what is the husband going to manage now? Where will the children feed from? So sometimes when women say, oh, I'm in a relationship, I'm in that marriage because of my children, the thing that we've forgotten to realize is that when you go, another person will come in. And like, there's so much going on, even right now with the church. What is the role of the church in marriages and relationships? Because everybody's going to come from the point where God doesn't love divorce. No. So the question now is, when can we leave? Because is it only when the guy beats you, your husband beats you, that's when you can leave, when it's domestic violence, or when the wife beats your husband or something? Is it only that time? Can the person leave when the person is psychologically abused, when the person is emotionally abused, or when the person is mentally abused? How do you cope? And no major person in the church has said anything about this whole issue. Everybody is all lying down.
Okay, I think we can't really blame the church, really, because one thing is that most of the people that are going through stuff in relationship and marriages, they are come to marry. Most of the people that are going through different storms in marriage, maybe physical abuse, they've experienced it in relationship. What you cannot manage in relationship, in marriage, and you're experiencing it now, please.
Pick race.
Run as fast as your leg can carry.
And I think we should say this clearly here. If a man hits you, that's the end of the marriage. Move on. Get out of it. If any guy raises his hand against you, get out of that relationship. If any guy hits you in the marriage, pack your bags and leave. I think we should say that here.
And sometimes too, because of the children, the woman doesn't want anybody to know
that the man hits
in church.
her. But,
okay,
no. I'm going to read this quote by somebody that I really love so much, Onyikonsola Alabi, emotions doctor on Instagram. She said, life begins the moment you stop rating culture, religion, and marriage above yourself. May you not be unfortunate. So it's true. All those people that are rating, because you're rating culture above yourself, you're rating religion above yourself, you're rating marriage above yourself. Because of marriage, you can become unfortunate.
If you are going to maybe tough time in marriage, you're married. Even in relationship, how will I put it? Because I'm even confused.
Should you talk to the pastor or something?
Should you wait for your pastor to say something, or for your friends to say something, or for everybody to say something before you you make your decision.
Good. That's a very good sign. Because if you're waiting on what people would say or how people would advise you for you to live your life, then you have a problem with your self-esteem. And this is a very, very serious problem. Because, a lot of things are even going on. For example, Samuel Posu recently, we saw the fact that he got somebody pregnant in America. Then all of a sudden, he only apologized because the wife got to find out or something. And then he deactivated Instagram. Then he came back to Instagram. Then him and the wife, they're back together. And we don't know.
If that happened to the woman, it will not be...
if it's the other way around.
Yeah, the man will have left.
Because even me, if it's the other way around, we are going opposite ways.
Exactly. I think I discovered something that about this marriage stuff, relationships.
Yeah.
Men don't forgive easily.
We forgive. No. It's just that we don't, for example, we will forgive you.
And you don't forget.
No.
You don't give second chance.
Nobody forgets. Nobody forgets. Please. We forgive, but that's the end.
You've not answered my question.
There's no need. What have we come back to do?
Question.
We forgive.
Don't give second chance. Do you?
Do you give second chance?
Yes.
After the guy slap you?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Okay. After the guy cheats.
Yes.
Why will you give second chance? Everybody should.
Even concerning the abuse stuff, emotional abuse, physical abuse, lot of lots of women give second chance. Second chance.
Guys, for us men, we forgive. No, that's not true. We forgive. In fact, a lot of men even give second chance. It's just that people don't know the men. We also give second chance.
But there are some things you are in hell. What are you saying?
But there are some things that we would not accept. Let's quickly go on.
He's not ready to talk about.
No, the same thing. This thing is also funny with Will Smith and his wife. The whole entanglement drama. Open relationship, open marriage. Till tomorrow, we don't know the truth because all of these things are just speculations from social media. Also, there's the LEKE ADEBOYE drama about the fact that he called some men of God goats because they preached after Daddy Adeboye had preached and all of that. And then we look at what exactly should the church administer and all of that. There's also the side of Mercy AIGBE where people are snatching people's husbands and all of that. So it's like in the whole of this thing, there's the DNA drama as well. You would have child, a woman would get pregnant for somebody else and bring the child and tag it on the man, and so much drama with relationship and marriages going on. Yes, going on in the world. So what are the lessons quickly? What are the 2 lessons that you feel people should learn? And also people that are watching us today, there's so much drama going on, and that doesn't mean that there are no good marriages, right? It's not about the amount of years, it's about the amount of time that the 2 people are ready to forgive and make the marriage work, because it's the work between 2 people. So what are the lessons you've learned, and if you want to share with people, and also for you, what are the lessons you are learning from marriages and relationships around you that you want other people to know? Yes, please.
Okay, for me, I feel that, please, if you're in a relationship that is not giving you joy, I have a dictum, and the dictum says, if it doesn't make you smile, change it.
Yeah.
Don't manage relationship.
Yeah.
Don't be desperate. It's not only one. You can't tell me there is only one man we have in the world. Your time will come. Definitely, it will come. Don't bring yourself down because of a man. You want to get married. See, it is better to be single than to be married and be miserable. Yeah. Your time will come. You will shine. The man that appreciates you. Don't manage any man. Don't allow any man to make you an option. Yeah. No, don't allow any man to. And I'm talking to ladies, and don't allow anyone to. You deserve better. I mean, you deserve the better.
Dear kings, you also deserve better.
See, don't allow anybody to manage you. Don't allow anybody.
Dear kings, don't allow anybody to manage you.
And see, the man might not be giving you, beating you, slapping you, but emotional abuse is real. Because when you are going through emotional abuse, you are down psychologically, mentally, you are down, you are confused, you are anxious, you are restless, and it can just destroy you. And the second lesson is about Smith and
Will Smith.
Manage your anger. Put your anger in check. Please, because I didn't mean he had waited. I think he collected award, right?
And it's
he could have just come back to say collected the award, collected the mic, and just corrected him. Even if he said bad word, at least jokingly, he could have just corrected him. Guys, I don't like what you said about my wife. See, now it was banned for 10 years.
Yeah.
Put your anger in check.
Yeah.
We will have anger. Everybody have one
thing or the other.
You
Yeah.
can be angry, but please put your anger in check.
Yeah.
Control yourself.
Thank you very much. Okay, so just rounding up, I just want to say that we did not come on the show right now to criticize people or condemn anybody. We just came on the show as single people to have a conversation about what is going on around us and to also bring the balanced point of view from the scriptures, because a lot of times these issues go on and people don't talk about them, right? And what I would really love to say first is that nobody's perfect. We are not perfect people. We just learn lessons from life, and let's admit that fact that we are not perfect people. Even all the people we've made mention of, tomorrow they can get married to better people and have the best of marriages in the world. You don't want to know. Everybody can change, but we're not perfect people. We are just going through the process of improvement and progress. Very important. Also, secondly, forget about what people will say, especially Christians, church people, deputy Jesus, condemning people. This one we say, that one we say. No, it is you above the marriage, you above culture, you above religion. And the relationship, you come first. Because if you're not alive, nobody will date you. If you're not alive, nobody will marry you. So if you have to kill yourself for those kind of things, then what will happen? Your destiny, yes, the destiny that God has prepared for you will just go like that. So you have to put yourself first above all those things and enjoy every phase. You are single, enjoy your singlehood. Don't wait till...
Singleness is a blessing, actually.
It's a blessing. It's a blessing. Enjoy it. Don't wait until you are dead before you start appreciating divorce. If they abuse you domestically, pack your bags and leave. Psychologically, emotional abuse, mental abuse, take a break, leave them alone, move on. And lastly, I would love to say this, that the devil is really against marriage right now, but we pray that the Lord would direct your path. Amen. Because we are not perfect people as well. And some people say they are single, why are they talking about marriage? Yes, you heard instructions from Paul. Even Jesus that was single spoke about marriages. So we have the right to talk about it too as well. And we pray for everybody that is struggling emotionally, mentally, psychologically, in any relationship or any marriage that they're having issues. We ask that God will give you strength to live. We ask that God will give you the wisdom to fix it. And we decree and declare for everybody that we have made mention of in this video, even those going through stuff that are watching us, that God will comfort their heart. God will grant them the grace to move on to greater things. And at the end of the day, our lives will be a life of example to everyone in Jesus' name. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us. You want to say something, your name, and then you leave? Yes,
my name. But before I say my name, thank you so much for the prayer. Yeah. But there's some things that prayer will not do. Wisdom will do. Yeah. And there's some things that wisdom will not do. Prayer will do. So try and strike the balance.
Yes. Very, very important. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. My name remains Emmanuel Akaiso, and this is... Till we see you again next time with other trending gist. Don't forget, don't stay in any abusive relationship. Move out of it. You need wisdom. Put yourself first above culture, religion, and marriage. You come first because God needs you to succeed. Bye-bye.